It's been 1 week since Ontario's Auditor General released her scathing report on the Ford government Greenbelt land swap. Well, today the provincial Liberals held a news conference here at Queen's Park to keep reminding voters about that scandal.
This is not about housing. It's all about one thing. It's all about that $8.3 billion payday, ensuring that those insider friends got what they wanted.
Both the provincial NDP and Liberal parties are calling on Premier Ford's embattled Minister of Housing, Steve Clark, to resign. The Auditor General found developers had access to his Chief of Staff, Ryan Amato, who provided all but one of the sites that were removed from the Greenbelt for development without considering environmental impacts. The Liberals predict he will be a fall guy.
And they're trying to say, hey, this one staffer, this one brand new Chief of Staff, literally months old, orchestrated this whole thing all on his own. They're lying. I don't like using that word. I've never used it in this place. But that's what's happening.
You're not supposed to do your government business on your personal phone.
The NDP is now asking the Integrity Commissioner to widen his investigation after a media report that Premier Doug Ford was using his personal cell phone, not a government phone, for at least a full week last November. In a letter to the ethics watchdog, NDP leader Merritt Stiles says it raises concerns the Premier was using a personal phone intentionally to avoid accountability through the Freedom of Information process.
The Premier doesn't want to tell us who he's calling or who he's talking to. People are using their private emails, their private phones. We have rules around using your personal accounts. There are rules. They're breaking all those rules.
In a statement to CityNews, the Premier's spokesperson disputes that, writing, "We comply with all rules and regulations as set out in the Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act." The Liberals allege the motivation behind the land swap was to reward party donors.
There is mounting evidence that something happened here that broke the public trust. And that should be of interest to the OPP, could be of interest to the RCMP. You know, this is not Doug Ford's personal sandbox.
Here's the strategy. The opposition is going to try and keep this story alive. The Ford government is going to try and weather the storm and hope it dies down. It's going to be explosive, though, here at Queen's Park when the legislature resumes in late September.